Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and welcome to another London session stream here on Tradeify TV. It's August 28th, and it's going to be a good session. I don't know, are you all hearing me correctly, seeing me correctly, and are you digging the music? That is the question, because somebody said yesterday, "Hey Nick, it sounds so lonely. It's just you, no music. It looks so it's a little pity." So I was like, "Hey, let me add some music to this stream." Yeah, here we are now. Should be a good day. It's going to be interesting because we obviously had the Nvidia candle yesterday from the Nvidia earnings, right? Let me actually pull this up really quick. I'm going to remove my trades from yesterday. We don't need that right now. So Nvidia candle right here, 4:20 p.m. Honestly, a bit disappointing. Like, I don't know. Did anybody trade this? Anybody traded the Nvidia candle? We're pretty much making our move back up now, like closing in on everything that this Nvidia candle made. Obviously, it went up, right, to the previous day, made the previous day high, and then obviously also made the low, that entire candle. And now we're just kind of like, eating up that whole move. So let's see where this takes us. We had a pretty nice move here. About an hour ago, or like 50 minutes ago, during Asia. So let's see where New York takes us. Matt G, you caught the short and passed the growth account? Let's fucking go, man. Congratulations. That is great. Also, I saw somebody else in the chat saying exited my short on NQ at 23,551. 23,551. So you entered it. When did you enter it? From 23,776, okay. 776. Wait. That doesn't make much sense. I'm confused. The high of yesterday was 23,688. Or did you swing this? Then it's a different story. But guys, let me know, how are we doing today? Everybody fine in the chat? Are you good? Slept well? Ready for the day? Or for all you Australians and Asians, like, did you already have a nice day so far? It's gonna be a banger day. But let's go through the charts. As usual, I have my NQ in the top left. I have ES in top right. I have gold in the bottom left, and I have oil in the bottom right. As usual, my focus and priority lays on NQ, as usual, right? And we're gonna go do the daily chart analysis first. Then after that, we're gonna go over the 1 hour, then 15-minute, 5-minute, and then see if we get any setups. So on the daily chart, what do we see? Pretty much exactly what we said yesterday during the London session, market wake up. I said this is going to be an expansion day because we swept the Monday low here, right? The Tuesday candle swept the Monday low, and then ultimately I said this, because we closed inside the range, this is going to expand further, which we did during the New York session. It wasn't really crazy, like it wasn't a crazy expansion day or anything, like for example the Friday candle. Well, obviously Friday was crazy with the J-Pow candle, but it was still a good move to the upside. Now here's the thing, we did take out the previous day's high, right? Basically, let me mark this out like this. We did take out previous day high, but we did not close inside the range. But now we're pretty much moving down so far for the day. We had the daily open at 23,598. You know what? Actually, not true. Let me go to the 1 hour here. We had the daily open. Here, you can see it better. At 23,542. Moved a bit lower, and we're now trying to push back up. As said, we're kind of like eating up this Nvidia candle here. Setup wise, right now I don't see anything really, because we already got that big expansion during Asia session, which we're going to talk about in a second. What do I expect here? Honestly, consolidation, unfortunately. Could be a consolidation day during New York. However, let's look at it on the 1 hour. 1 hour so far, I mean, as said, we did push down a bit at first during the Asia session. We got about a, let's see, yeah, 55-point move to the downside. and now from daily open, we're currently up 69 points. So we have a total range of 125 points, which is already so much larger than what we had yesterday, right? Remember yesterday when I entered the London session here, we had a 37.75 point range, which is nothing, right? Excuse me. So today we already got a bigger move, which means we have more structure that we can trade off of. On the 15-minute NQ, let's look at this really quick. We set up a bearish setup here on the fractal model, but that got pretty much eliminated. We are now forming a bullish setup, but as said, we already got the expansion move here, which has been in total a 72 point move, which is quite large for Asia. So I'm not expecting this to continue, although like for fractal setup, this would be perfect, right? We had why can I speak? Why was it perfect? Because this candle that we're in right now, it swept the previous candle low, right? Let me actually use this tool here. Swept previous candle low, now had this strong push to the upside. But the problem is we also had a change in state of delivery, obviously, as you can see here, right? But the problem is we had this expansion, and this expansion is, as I said, 72 something points, all right? Yeah, so around 72 points. So the next candle, technically candle 3, would be a long. However, yeah, obviously we do have room to the upside, but I want to see a retracement first. Like we need to take either this fair value gap or even this fair value gap, or maybe even lower. So I gotta be patient in the beginning of this session. I can't just enter a trade here. On the 3-minute, maybe we see an entry possibility there. Let's see. Yeah, I mean the entry candle 2 closure was here, so the entry possibility would have been pretty much this candle, right? And then we could have caught, well, for a 2-to-1 we would still be in this trade. Almost hit TP, but yeah, if you caught that, good for you. No entry for me so far. I mean, I just came to the chart, so obviously no entry at all. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. Let me go through the chat really quick before the open here in 3 minutes. Nins, how many YTs do I have? A lot. It's literally the only thing that I wear, so I would say all of them. Motion hours, you went to New Zealand and the time zones are not great here? Yeah, I mean, I guess, right? This afternoon for you right now. Jack Wong, the volume seems a bit low compared to the New York session stream. Well, I hope you can still hear me well. People are saying they can hear me well, so let's see. All right. Yeah, let's see what happens at London Open. It could be that we just push straight up. I would like to get a retracement here. But what are you thinking, guys? Bullish for the session? Bearish for the session? What are we thinking? Let's look at ES on the other hand. Pretty much the same move as we did on NQ. However, yeah, we got the Monday low taken, pushed up, had expansion yesterday, but we're green on the day so far. Well, we are as well on NQ. 1 hour on ES. Let's see the levels. Yeah, not as much room to previous day high as we have on NQ, but still some room. I mean, again, this is the NVIDIA candle here, so always a bit dangerous. Yeah, same expansion, same move here, 2 a.m. Pretty much same chart as NQ. They're finally aligned. They're finally synced. Wow. Oh wow. Who would have thought? All right. But let's look at NQ. Chat, also, today, we're going to do another 50K growth account giveaway. But in order to do the giveaway, let me refresh the like count here really quick. Where are we sitting at? We're at 28 likes now. Okay, so in order to do a giveaway today, we need to be at least at 150 likes. Okay, I know there will be more people joining in here. So 150 likes minimum for a 50K growth account giveaway. You guys have great chances during the London stream because obviously, you know, less people than in the New York session. So, New York, London Open just happened. Now let's see where this takes us. Volume has been pretty good so far for end of Asia session. Asia high sitting at 23,612. Probably just gonna run this. Always make sure that you have the same chart space here. Like I always use 10 points during London and Asia session, so I always see the chart with a 10 pointer. Because the thing is, if I expand this too much, and this is like 2-point charts, the problem is I think, oh shit, this is such a big move. Yeah, this was only like what? Yeah, like 6 points. So always have it at 10 points. That's a realistic chart view for London session and Asia session. Let's see. Mac, yeah, absolutely, man. Nothing like a nice clean white tea unless you eat pasta with tomato sauce. Then you're getting wrecked. Happens to me every single day. I have to change my tea at least once a day because during lunch I always stain my white tea. Every single day. Hey, what's up, Robert? Good to see you here, man. Always in the New York stream. Now also in the London stream. Love it. Sector 28, what's my usual trade hold on average? I would need to look that up, but I think I would say around 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. Let's see where this takes us. Good morning, Paul. By the way, if anybody has questions, we have time today, so if you want to ask me anything, feel free. More than happy to help, more than happy to take some fun questions as well. If you need help with your trading, if you need help with your psychology, mindset, whatever it is, I'm happy to help. Morning, Mish. Good to have you here. Let's see what we can get. So we did sweep Asia high here. Barely, but we did. Right? By like half a point. Could this be when we move to the downside? Happens a lot during London actually, that we swipe Asia highs and then we move down. But let's see. Just gonna stay patient on that one. I mean, as said, like what I would like to see based on the price action that we got so far would be retracement, right, back to maximum equilibrium of the previous candle, so like 50% of the previous candle, which is this dotted line here, and then a move higher and target yesterday's New York high. That would be interesting. If we just continue this move, I'm just not interested because there's nothing for me to trade here right now at this point. On NQ at least. Same on ES though. But let's see. Just gotta stay patient. Yeah, thank you Rocky Trades Futures for answering that question. It is a paid indicator from T-Trades. Rocky Trades, you buy a new pack of teas every month? Well, that works too. Just make sure you get super high quality ones. And oh, there's the push. There's that push. Making new highs here for the day, 23,620. Let's see. Yeah, Mish, I think the same that we're holding. Technically, fractal model wise, this would be an entry. The problem is just you would need to set your stop at equilibrium, which would mean you're trusting this fair value gap. So I would rather see move into the fair value gap and then a push out. Ideally then a change in state of delivery, and then it would be a perfect entry. Technically could have taken it already at retest of the fair value gap, but as I said, like right now we're just getting that push to the upside, so this is not interesting at all, honestly, unless you're already in that long and you caught it from about here. The 578s on the 3 minute, there was an entry, 578. So if you're still in this, congrats, that's fire. Let's see. Let me go through the chat. Mandy, do I expect there to be a big rally upwards in New York session on the back of Nvidia news? Do I expect it? Not really. Could it be? Yes, always. But here's the thing, like the liquidity draw right now is previous day high, right? New York session high. So I do think we're gonna move higher during today's London session. We just need some sort of an entry. Otherwise, we will just watch this go higher and we can't do anything about it, which would suck. But let's see. Let's have some fun in the chat. Do I look at EU and GBP data during London session? Yeah, usually what I do is I pull up the economic calendar. Let me actually move this to the screen here, right? And then I see what is happening during our session. Today, not much. We have the news that came out, Turkey news, literally like 6 minutes ago. I'm not interested in that. At 10 a.m. Here, Swiss time, which is 4 a.m. Eastern time, we have European news, Italian news. 11 a.m. we have European news. This could have a little bit of an impact, but nothing crazy. No rep folder, nothing. So I don't really care. Let me refresh here really quick to see where we're at with the like count. Currently at 65 likes. Let's get this stream to 150 likes if you haven't already smashed that like button, so we can do a giveaway for a 50k growth account. It is a clear bullish MMXM. What is an MMXM? Yeah, but same idea, Pharaoh 78. Look for retracement on higher time frame fair value gap and then look for a long setup. I agree. Let's see. Did I catch Nvidia yesterday? I went to sleep. 4:20 p.m. is my what? 5:20, 6:20, 7:20, 8:20, 9:20, 10:20. I was asleep at 20 past 10 p.m. I'm safe and sound asleep. I didn't care about the Nvidia earnings, to be honest. I'm not holding any Nvidia, so. Caterpillar, long since the Asian session? Since the Asian session started? Well, that would be 7 p.m. Eastern time, which would be here, 5:42. I mean, if you entered at 5:42, you're printing now. Congrats. Maybe you even entered lower. That would be great. Let's see. Do you find EU news to ever have a real impact on NQ? No, not really. Sometimes they do, but I would want to see them as red folder news. Otherwise, not really interested. Noma Trader Rachel, thank you Nick for doing the London session. You're welcome. Happy to have you here. Appreciate you. Hey, there's a view indicator like the T-Trade is called ICT HTF candles by Fadi. Yep, I heard that before. Atif says, bro, go back to sleep or else you'll break another monitor. Nah, that was just that one. And it was broken before. So, and it's 9 a.m. here, so I'm definitely not going to sleep. I already went to the gym for an hour. I'm ready for the day. Hey Mish, what do you mean I'm liking but I already know I won't win? Like, what kind of mindset is that? You gotta go in this and be like, hey, today's my day, I'm gonna win. And if you don't win, you come back with the exact same mentality tomorrow. But if you tell yourself you're not gonna win, well, it's just more likely that you're not gonna win. And that would be sucky. Oh, MMXM is market maker model. Well, I had never heard of it, but thanks. Jim, where am I from? Switzerland. I was born in the UK actually, but I lived in the UK for like 3 months, so I can't remember anything. And then moved to Switzerland. But my parents are both Swiss, so I'm a proud Swiss guy. All right. So after that little sweep here, we are now retracing back into the range. Let's see. Well, not into the range, but back into the previous 1 hour candle. We pretty much took out the candle body high of the Nvidia candle. Yeah, this is going to be tricky because we can frame this both ways, right? I said what would be nice would be push down, respect equilibrium here of the previous 1 hour candle, and then higher move up. But the problem is if if we come back into the range and we get a state of change in state of the delivery, which would be closing through this 5-minute candle here. We could also frame this as a short. So today's going to be a bit tricky. We got to wait for real confirmation. Jack Wong, I'm not from India, although sometimes maybe I'm from India. Okay. Sorry, that one came out of nowhere. Hey Jim, that's funny. Goeie gastly. You're from Switzerland too. That's hilarious. That's great. Tradeify Nation represents Switzerland. Love it. I'm in Lucerne, by the way. Are we guys digging the music? Do you like it? I'm digging it. Shukufuku, did I grab the mentorship from T-Trades or just buy the indicator? Both. I'm also in the mentorship. Really helps me just learn faster, you know. You could get all his concepts, everything he teaches, he has for free on YouTube. But if you go through a paid mentorship, it's just organized better. It's way faster to learn that way. All right, move is continuing to the upside. Let's see what we're getting. Yeah, JB Trades GXT I haven't, I did not dive into yet. I might. For now it's just TTFM. ES pulling the same moves as NQ right now. Gold had a nice long setup. For a little, yeah, about 6 points. I'll call them points, whatever. But again, even for gold, he would have needed to be on the charts at 2 a.m. Eastern time, so over an hour ago. I was at the gym at that time. If anybody has questions in the chat, feel free to shoot them. I'm more than happy to answer everything and anything. Almost. Let's not go too crazy. So far, we've done two London sessions, right? We've done Tuesday, we've done Wednesday. Today's the third one. I still did not get to shoot my money gun, so I finally want to. Finally want to. On the first London session, we were up 37 points, and then ultimately got stopped out. That was a bit of a bummer. I mismanaged that trade. But hey, happens. Was focused on the stream that day. Let's see if we get anything today. JS. wait. Other questions first. Nins, do I play chess? Yes, I do. Not often, but I like playing it. Not that great at it, but not bad either, I would say. Can I show my beard to the camera? Well, there you go. Hope that helps. Whatever you need that for. JS, gold just get an hourly CISD. Let's look at it. Let's go on the 1 hour. Yes. So basically this right here. So we did close, but the problem is, like, let's say you would take a long based on the CISD here on gold. Here's what you would need to do. Let's say you took a long right after this close, right? Your stop would need to be freaking 9 points. 9 on gold. And what would your target be? Like the previous day high is right above here, right? And so the target would technically be this high. Does this trade make sense? Risk 9 points to make 2.4? No, not really. Can we push higher and target like these highs here? Yeah, technically. But are we getting a full 18-point move? Unlikely. So here's what I would look for. I would look for a retracement here, right? And then take an entry to trade it higher. But right now, I'm not interested in that. Too big of a risk. Kev's on Ponte. I'm looking into base hits like 10 points on NQ. Any thoughts on potential setup? Not on current charts, but in general. Yeah, look, here's the thing. I traded base hits 10, 15 points for a very, very long time. And it works. Absolutely it works, right? My problem is just when I get a base hit for like 10, 15 points and then I have a loser for 10, 15 points, I'm just bummed out, right? So that's why 2-to-1 risk to reward is much better for me. However, here's what I trade when I take base hits. Like I go on the 1 minute and I just trade simple bull flags and bear flags, right? How do these work? Let's see if we have one today. No clean ones so far. Let me go to New York session yesterday. I mean, bull flags and bear flags work great if they're clean. The thing is, I want to have a really good example for you. And they happen often. Maybe I'm just missing a couple here. I just want a really, really clean setup for you so you can fully understand it. Let's check. Come on, give me a clean one. Yeah, this one. This one is not too shabby, right? So we are in a short-term downtrend here. Lower low, higher, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, etc. And then here's what I need for a bear flag to happen. I need. Where did it go now? Damn it! Oh, here it is. So I need a clean, very, very clean consolidation phase right here, right? With at least 3 touch points in the 1 minute. So touch point 1 is here, touch point 2 is here, touch point 3 is here, touch point 4 is here. And then once a 1 minute candle breaks out of this consolidation trend line, and it closes outside, I would then immediately enter that trade. So that would be right at this candle open, right? Stop above the high here, and you see it's 11.75 points. Target would be 1-to-1. So same here, 11.75 points, and there you go, right? So bull flags, bear flags work phenomenally for 1-to-1 base hits, but only if there's, like, they only really work well if there's momentum, right? If there's volume. Otherwise, you can get faked out a lot. But that's my favorite setup to trade for base hits, that's for sure. Hope that helps. Let's see. How long have I been trading the T-Trades fractal model? A little bit over a month now. And it's freaking fantastic. Do I look at NQ weekly profiles? Yeah, sometimes, beginning of the month especially. But don't have to look at it every single day. Then, hey Nick, with the Nvidia out of the way and now to the rate cut, what's your expectation as the fear seems to be rising against greed? Honestly, it's always so hard to predict, right? If we look at this, right now, we're going on a higher time frame, let's say the 4 hour. What are we seeing? We're currently in an upwards move, right? High, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, low, higher, high. We're moving up. Made a little bit of a push down, little retracement. Again, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now, new high, right, which was the all-time high on the 13th of August. Doing a similar retracement to what we saw here, and we're now in the same move. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And let's see. I think we're going towards current year highs. I don't think we're gonna have a pullback here, honestly. But again, hard to predict. I'm not trying to predict, right? I'm not trying to be the guy in 2 weeks who said, hey, 2 weeks ago in the London session, I was saying we're going for all-time highs. I'm such a good trader. No, I don't give a shit. The only thing I care about is what we do today and how we react to price and if we make money or not at the end of the day. So not really trying to predict, but that's what I'm seeing is that we are going to move higher again. Hey, what's up, Leah? Good to see you. Good morning. You took a long on NG. That was real sweet. And a short on oil during Asia. I also ran 7K while letting the trades run. Let's go, Leah. You're crushing it. Good to see. That's fantastic. JS, this is exactly where I was at. I was taking about 4 trades per day for 1 hour per trade, but it's super intense, even with 70+% win rate. Yeah, same thing for me. Jim, since when am I trading? I started trading in 2020. Started with options, lost all my money. I sucked at it. And then started trading futures in 2022. Became profitable in 2023. Market maker model is quite easy and was a game changer for me. Look at higher time frame point of interest. Liquidity sweep for value gap. I use 4 hour, then wait 50-minute fair value gap to form SMT to go to 4 hours target. Good for you, man. Good that you find something that works for you. Look, the thing is, there's so many models out there that you can trade. So many strategies, so many good inputs, right? So many good profitable traders that you can learn from. But at the end of the day, you got to find what works for you. And if the market maker model works for you, that's freaking fantastic. For me, momentum trading worked, right? But I always knew there's something missing. And once I found T-Trade's fractal model, I was hooked. And this shit is really, really working for me. Super easy for me to spot setups, super easy for me to set the stop loss, TPs, get clean entries. So this is what I needed. Let's see, Kev says thank you. You're welcome, man. Bull and bear flags are fantastic for base hits. No, Kev, we're still getting bulls and bear flags during London session. You just have to wait longer for them to play out. Looking at if we got one here, no, we didn't. This one would technically have been one, right? If you consider we swept the low here, started a new trend, and then we had technically a bull flag after this push up, right? But then as said, like, let's say you would take the entry here once this 1 minute candle closes outside, you would have been very worried about this trade, maybe even stopped out, because usually I set my stop like 1 point below the low of the flag, right? This would have almost stopped you out, and then it would have worked for like 8 points. So another trade you really want to be into. It's just easier to trade bulls and bear flags when there's volume, because they push way faster. Thanks, JB Trades. Yeah, I spent a lot of time learning the fractal model. Like for me, when I see something that I like, I'm gonna go all in on it. I literally spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours every single day learning this. Literally on the gym, like in the gym, when I go on the stationary bike or something, or for a run, whatever it is, I just have the course open of what I'm learning currently, and it's just rewatch, and then I go to my desk, rewatch it again, take notes. Like literally, my notebook here. Look, this is my fractal model notes. Like just I write everything down, I draw it, so I really fully understand it. So that's why I learned it so fast. Let's see, Nintz. I think in London session it's rare to have a full reversal of a move because of low volume compared to New York. Yeah, full. Can I talk? Full reversal of a move, rare, but happens sometimes. Peter, I'm waiting too. No money gone yet. We need a trade first. We need a trade. We haven't found an entry yet, so we gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Let's see on the 3 minute. I'm gonna close a 30-minute candle here in 6 minutes. It's gonna be interesting. But so far, like if we look at it objectively, the London session has not had a pretty big range. London session so far is 32 points. So if you didn't catch the initial candle here, there's nothing you could have really traded. And even that would have been a gamble. Let's see. How can you judge it that highly rate it after only 1 month of data? Don't you need a longer time frame to determine it? Sorry, the risk manager in me. Yeah, of course. To long term, like to see it long term in play, obviously we need more data. But in that month it has been working great, and also in back testing it has been working great. So I've combined my back testing data with T-Trade's back testing data and my current forward testing data that I used this previous month, and it all aligns and it seems to be fucking great. So we'll see. Speak to me in a year about it. Atif, hey Nick, what you'll say, how much your trading has improved after discovering T-Trades, what your current strategy? I would say it just made me more mechanical since I discovered T-Trades. So before, I said I was just trading momentum, meaning bull flag, bear flag, breakouts. And that has been working for me, profitable with it, no doubt. However, it leaves more room for interpretation. And when you have more room for interpretation, there is more room to go on tilt. There's more room to, you know, to have psychological issues. And since I found T-Trades, I just found myself calmer, waiting more patiently, because I know I'm looking for a mechanical setup and I can't force it, right? There's no way to force a setup. It works or it doesn't. It's there or it is not. With bull flags and bear flags, you can kind of force them, right? So for example, let's go on the 1 minute here. Technically, if I have waited for a trade for a long time and I was here since like 2 hours, I would go, oh, okay, this is like a bull flag. Okay, nice. Let me take this trade right here. Right here. Boom, closed outside on the 1 minute. I'm gonna take this bull flag. I'm gonna take it for a 1-to-1 here. 12 points. Yeah, but the problem is, did we have 3 touch points? Yes, 1, 2, 3. Yes, we did. Okay, great. But the problem is that retracement was way too big. We're not in that momentum push, not in that volume push anymore. And now I would be sitting in this trade, just like, oh shit, go up, go up, go up, please go up, you know? And I would just be wishing for it to work out. So, being more mechanical just makes life more easy. More easy. That's the Swiss in me again. It makes life easier. Where are we at with the like count? We need to get to 150 minimum to do a 50k growth account giveaway. So if you haven't already, like that stream really quick and subscribe to the channel so we can get to the like goal and do a giveaway. What indicator do I use for fair value gaps? Hustle quotes. It's called FVG IFVG by Nephew Sam. It's a free indicator on TradingView. Mish, yeah, the money gun is recharged after yesterday. We made some money during New York yesterday. Pretty nice trade right before open. I actually held it into open, then trailed my stop. Made about 27 points on it. Let's see. JB trades, yeah, maybe. I'm gonna look into GXT. Arbub, hello. Good morning. JS says platinum might set up a better long than gold. Might be. I never trade platinum to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, but platinum already took out previous day high. So me personally, I wouldn't be interested in that for this session at least. But I said, like, I'm not a platinum trader, so. Joker X Gaming, I'm new in futures from CFD, still blurred about the contracts. Well, look, the easiest way, honestly, to learn about contracts in futures is obviously YouTube videos, but then also ChatGPT. Just be like, go into ChatGPT and be like, hey, ChatGPT, how much is 1 point on NQ with 1 mini contract? How much is 1 point on ES with 1 mini contract? How much is it on GC with 1 mini contract? How much is it on CL with 1 mini contract? Etc. And that really helps you understand it. And then every single time before you look at a setup, look at how many points it would be, try to calculate it in your head, then go into ChatGPT and get confirmation by asking there. It works great. And also with experience, it's getting easier. Fipsy, I think that's cognitive learning. My mentor is big on pen and paper and writing things down and journaling. Yeah, man. It's all about like what works for you, right? Some people learn just by listening. Some people learn visually. Some people learn by writing it down, doing it. Some people learn through experience. So whatever works for you, I combine all of them. I combine hearing with visuals with writing it down. And that works really, really well for me. Tony Song, wait for the double top. Well, let's see. Little Zach's 25, do you like trading twice a day since you trade both London and New York session? Yeah, dude, I sometimes trade in between as well and after New York session. That's the cool thing about T-Trade's fractal model as well. Like it allows me to set alerts. I could just walk away and when I get an alert on my phone, I'll just enter the trade. and walk away again. Easy. Doesn't matter to me, honestly. Robert, definitely go into the FAQ on the website of Tradeify, tradeify.co. Like whenever you have questions about trade hold times, trade size contracts, accounts, etc., make sure to check that out because we have a fantastic FAQ on the website and also fantastic support staff. So when you have questions, also use the Discord to just ask there. Leah, well said with the mechanical entry. I'm the same. What are your numbers like, Nick, since you started a month ago? Wait, let me look it up. Actually, I'm up. One sec. Oh shit, that's crazy. I'm up 61% in that month. 61%. MGFX, Nick, do you like Swiss watches? Oh, absolutely I do. I actually had I had 4 Rolexes until last year when I sold them all because funny enough, so I had a Everose Gold Daytona with noise reflex. I had a Batman, so GMT Master 2 Batman. Then I had a GMT Master 2 Sprite. I had a Wimbledon, right? And also, oh wait, I have 5. I also had a Submariner. So all of those were just sitting in the watch winder because I'm always wearing my little cheap 100 Swiss francs Fitbit, which is like $120, because it counts my steps and the Rolly doesn't. So they were just sitting around and I figured, hey, this money, because it was like about 70k in watches. I just figured this money right now is better used when I just invest it. I'll get back into watches though, especially I want to get an Aquanaut, like Patek Aquanaut. I also want to get an AP, and I'm on the list for a couple more Rolexes. I'm on the list for Daytona Platinum with the ice blue dial. That one's gonna be fire. So yeah, I do like Swiss watches, as you can tell. Could short an NQ after ES takes high. Yeah, then we would have an SMT. I'm not too big into SMTs, but yes. We could technically, but I'm waiting for a setup here on NQ. Look, here's what would be my ideal setup. Let's see what we did on the 3-minute. Just on NQ. Doesn't want to load right now. Hello. There we go. Okay, so here would be my ideal play. If this candle right here, this is a 1 hour candle here on the right, this one, right? If this one now closes within this previous 1 hour candle, we would then have, and ideally we would get change in state of delivery, which would be a close through here, okay? So if we get a move down here, we close through here within this candle until 10 a.m. my time, which is 9 a.m. UK time. We would then have a candle 2 closure, and then I would start looking for shorts. That would be ideal, honestly. Until then, I'm chilling. What we got? Where can we get T-Trade's course? Just look for T-Trades on YouTube, and then he has it linked in every single one of his YouTube videos in the description. Let's see. So you can talk Schweizerdeutsch? Yes, absolutely, I can talk Schweizerdeutsch. Jim, ich bin von Luzern. Sicher kann ich Schweizerdeutsch. To everybody who didn't understand that was Swiss German. I just told Jim that I'm from Lucerne. SR Flip, how much am I up since I started trading T-Trades model? As said, 61%. Chart killer. If you ever start bringing guests for the London session, first guest gotta be Hydra. I have no idea who that is. But hey, if you have any guest suggestions, please email nick@tradeify.co. That's not me. That is the other Nick, the background Nick, the D-Gen, the little D-Gen. He's coordinating all the guests, so just email him if you have guest suggestions. Suggestions. Oh man. Kissmas, good morning, Nick TV. I kind of dig that. I kind of dig that name. How did I get started with Tradeify? Were you a customer first? Yes, absolutely. So I was trading FTT last year, and I made a lot of money. I never got paid out. They still owe me. What is that? What is today? They still owe me over 100 grand, which obviously I'm never going to see because they went bankrupt. However, after that, I started trading with Tradeify. Which was when Tradeify was about, I would say like 3 months old or so. And I was immediately hooked. Like Tradeify is just the freaking most fantastic prop firm out there ever. Like, look, the rules are very much in your favor. Fantastic fantastic prices for the accounts, fantastic ROI that you can get. CEO Brett is just like such a great human being. Also Vinny, the COO. Also Dane, like they all have their heart in the right place. They're just really, really good people that actually care about our customers. So I love trading with them from the beginning on. And Brett actually made a Twitter post where he said that they're going to launch Tradeify TV and they're looking for hosts. And so I applied through that Twitter post because I always admired Brett. I watched his his live streams in the early days and always enjoyed watching them, learned a lot from him. So I thought, hey, this would be a great opportunity to work with some people that I actually look up to, and ended up getting hired. And now I'm part of a freaking fantastic team. So that's my journey with Tradeify. Mish, yeah, absolutely. I like the stream. We're at 100 already. Let's see. 109. Yeah, we need 150 likes to do a giveaway today. 50k growth giveaway. So if you haven't already, smash that like button. Yeah, T-Trades as a guest would be sick, Charlie. That would be nice. We already had him on during the New York stream. Don't know if you caught that. Kev's on point on Ponte. Trying to find some flags currently to check on my understanding. NQ yesterday around 4:10 p.m. CST. Would you say that is a bull flag? Let's see. 1 minute, 4:20 CEST would be 10:20 a.m. EST. Now I gotta do reverse time calculation. All right, so 10:20. This one right here. That would be. No. Why? Because we only have one touch point before it broke. Okay, and that's why it failed as well. You want to have at least 3 touch points, right? Initial candle, second candle, and a third candle that doesn't break through it, just respects this little trend line, and then a candle that breaks. And that is when you can expect further continuation. But that one was not a bull flag. Not one according to my setups. Ooh, we are getting that move to the downside here. Okay. Are we gonna close below here? That would be nice for shorts, honestly. That I would prefer. Let's see where it takes us. I would definitely take a short at that point. So just let's frame this really quick. So change in state of delivery would be closing through here, right? Closing on a 5 minute through here, closing the 1 hour within that previous candle range, previous 1 hour candle range, and then we could immediately take the setup, but that would mean that our stop would be huge and we could not go for a 2-to-1. So I would prefer to then retest a point of interest, which could be a fair value gap that we made by then, or we enter it according to the 3 minute chart, which has a different change in state of delivery, which would be this candle right here. right? And then we will have a tighter stop. So let's see where it takes us at 10 a.m. If we form the setup at 10 a.m., I'll stay on longer today for you guys. I will just stay here with you and take that trade, because that would be fire. Uh, 22, that's a pretty cool journey, Nick. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Do I know Amas X account name? I can look it up for you. Amas took a live payout yesterday on stream, and it was, I actually stopped, actually had a stopwatch up, and it took him, it took less than 2 minutes from request to money in rise, so money in the bank, which was crazy. That's how we do it at Tradeify. Okay, here's Amas' Twitter handle. I just put it in the chat here. Okay, Kev, you meant candle formation before that? Well, let me check again for you. So that was 10:20. You mean this one? Confirm really quick, Kev. Do you mean this one? Then I'm gonna give you my thoughts. Peter, yeah, target would be Asia lows for that short. Jim, have I ever thought about teaching ICT stuff in German, for example, in a membership? No, honestly, not interested. I make good money trading. I make good money overall, so could I ever launch a mentorship in the future? Maybe, but it's most likely going to be in English, not in German. Am I in the UK? 22? Nope, I'm in Switzerland. But I will be in the UK end of September for the Prop Firm Expo. So there's also going to be a Tradeify meetup in London. I will be there. So if you want to catch me, that's your chance. When is Project X coming? I don't have any news on that. I heard it will be soon. So let's see. Yeah, Leia, that payout from Amas was sick. Live on stream. That was sick. Okay, so Kev, this one, same thing here. It's not a bull flag according to my setup. Why? Because we don't have 3 clean touch points. If you go from this candle and you go down here, yes, you would have 3, but the problem is this second candle here, the 10-10 candle, EST, that disrespected it, right? Because it was already opened outside of this little trend line. So for me, a bull flag on the 1 minute really needs to be perfect. I need 3 perfect touch points minimum, sometimes 4, sometimes 5, but 3 minimum, and then a clean push out, and that is when these setups really work. That's why I say, like, technically you could interpret this as a bull flag, but it's not according to my setup, which needs at least 3 touch points. Where are we at now, price-wise? Okay. This might be the retest for the long, honestly. So if we don't close within that range, within that 1 hour candle here at 10, probably not getting shorts. Sylvanus, good morning, Mr. YT Nick, good morning, Mr. Ojix, Sylvanus, well, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but good morning. Mish, 26 likes to go. Let's see. Yeah, we're at 124. Guys, if we hit 150 likes on this stream, we're gonna do a 50K growth account giveaway. Which is doable. I mean, yesterday we got 171, so we better get 150 likes today. We haven't taken a trade yet though, so understandable. Mish, no, it's not too personal to ask me for my age. I'm 29, turning 30 this year. You can ask me literally anything. If I feel it's too personal or I don't feel like answering it, I will not answer it, but it takes a lot for me to not answer a question. I'm just gonna say that. Nice, I got it right, Sylvanus. Awesome. Sudhir, hi, what's up, man? Pharaoh78, you're telling me to open a short? Or you're telling me that you are opening a short? We need some clear communication here. Trader guy, hey Nick, since you try for a 1 to 2 RR, what's your win rate? I tried to increase my RR and my win rate dropped from 73% to 56. Mine is currently at 62%. But I mean, 62% with a 2 to 1 R, it's great. You're making bank at that point. Amit, do I have Indian friends? You know, I'm my own Indian friend, okay? And this is my only Indian friend. But also, all you people from India who are watching this Tradeify TV, you're my Indian friends, okay? Sometimes I just can't hold back, guys. I don't know, man. I swear, in another life, I was Indian. I swear. It had to be. It had to be. Damn it. Trader guy, love you too. Amit, hello from Vancouver. Man, good for you to tune in. Appreciate it. Any Kenyan friends? No, I don't know anybody who's Kenyan. Which index do I trade the most? Most NQ, Nasdaq. Good old Nasdaq. Do a North Indian accent? Honestly, I have no idea. I could not separate Indian accent by like north, east, south, west. Indian Trump accent? The hell? What's that? You gotta teach me that. Hey Kevin, I know you now. You're Indian? Well, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, my friend. PLN, any trades this morning? No, not yet. We're patiently waiting, right? Ideally, on NQ, we would want to see we swept obviously the previous hour's high, right? Close inside of this 1 hourly candle. Get a change in state of delivery means a close through here on the 5 minute and then take shorts. Ideally with a retest of this fair value gap here. We now have a fair value gap, so that's a point of interest. So if we get that, the short would be from here, stop above the high, 20 points, and then target 2 to 1 R for 40 points. That would actually be a very, very nice trade. That would be my frame. If this all happens, right? We get a change in state of delivery, get a retest, and then that would be a very nice trade. So I'll just leave this up for now. We might come back to this at a later point. That would be for the next hourly candle. Have you watched everything all at once? Everything everywhere all at once? No, I have not. Never heard of it. Alexei, do I play any music instruments? I did play the drums when I was younger. I don't play anything now. Just play my accents. Ola's dog. Good morning from Nigeria. Nigeria, my friend. Very good. I can't do Nigerian. This was very bad. I'm sorry. Schwarzenegger accent. Oh, I gotta get into that one. Matt is really good at this. So if you want to hear Schwarzenegger, you gotta tune into the New York stream because Matt is fantastic at it. He's like, do it now. Do it now. We're gonna get to the chopper. We're from Austria. We're gonna get to the chopper. He's fantastic at it. Any Pakistani friend? Arbab? No. But if you're Pakistani, you're welcome to be my friend. Hey, Rocket Trades Futures, you're not at the charts right now, but you're at work, but you had to tune in. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Love it. You might win the giveaway today. Who knows? 150 likes for the 50K growth account giveaway. We actually reached 152 right now. So we're going to do a giveaway shortly. If we can push this higher than 171 likes, that would be just phenomenal because we got 171 yesterday. I'm still going to do the giveaway because you already reached the target. But if we can push this higher than yesterday, that would be sick. Like growing the stream every single day would be fantastic. Oh, Kevin, you're Kenyan, not Indian? Well, then I have a Kenyan friend now. Austin, yes, we're going to have a giveaway. Can I go over my trades yesterday, New York session, if I took any trades? Charlie, yes, absolutely we can. We're still waiting for this candle close anyways. I did actually take a trade right at New York Open, even before. So basically, let's go to the 1 hour chart. Or you know what? Let's do replay, then it's easier to see. Where was New York Open? Here. Okay. Let's wait for it to load. So 9:30 is obviously New York Open. So here's the trade I took. We had a candle 2 closure, meaning we swept previous hour's high, right, with this candle. Not only closed within this candle's range, but also had an ideal candle 2 closure, meaning we closed completely below this candle body. So can you then chase this trade right here? You can, but you shouldn't. Not smart. So what I did instead is I waited for a retracement back into a point of interest, which was this fair value gap here on the 5 minute, which also conveniently aligned with the T-spot up to equilibrium here. So I took the trade once we reacted to this. Actually, if I remember correctly, I entered the trade here, had a stop above the high here, targeted at 2 to 1. Let me see. Actually, no, my entry must have been lower. It must have been somewhere around here. And my 2 to 1 target would have been around here. But I marked out this horizontal, this level here at 537. I was willing to move my stop into 1 hour profit once we actually came to this level. Actually, my entry was lower because I know it was 27 points. The entry wasn't good at all, honestly. The setup made sense, just the risk was a bit high. Something alongside this. And then once we reach this level here, let me play some bars here. Actually, when we swept through this level, I moved my stop to this level and I got stopped out for a 1 hour, 27 points. That was my yesterday's New York session trade. I only took one. After that, I couldn't really find anything. Let's go back to today's price action. Okay, so this is not looking like we're gonna close because we just already took out this fair value gap. But this is looking more bullish than bearish, if anything. Actually, we could try longs here. We could try longs once this 5 minute candle closes, because now we respected the T-spot. So the thing is, here's the problem I have with this. Technically, this is a nice reaction, and we could enter this trade with a stop below here, right? We consider this a protected swing point, but only after we get a close through this right here, because then it would be a change in the state of delivery. But then at that point, our stop would be 26 points, and the target, the real target that we can take, well, we could go for a 1-to-1 target, technically 1-to-2 up here. We might risk it. We might risk it. We definitely would set a 1-1 and move our stop, and then a 1-to-2 for previous day high. Yeah, we might do that, because this reaction is nice. If we get a change in state of delivery right here on that 5 minute candle close, I might do it. Let's see. Where was I in the chat? Oh, there. The 22, that was more Russian than Nigerian. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, Ruski I can do, brother. You know, I drink vodka every day from my little bottle here. You know, like Swiss mountain water vodka. It's very good. So Ruski a little bit, okay.
Do you still use things like VWAP and EMA? Yeah, I look at it, but I don't take it too much into consideration for the fractal model. Charlie, I love that you're very interactive with your viewers. Well, appreciate it, man. That's the reason why we do this show, right? It only exists because of you guys. So it's super fun to do this show. Every single time you post something funny or you ask a great question, I enjoy this. So, all right, if we close over this, we're gonna take this for 1 hour. This is not an ideal setup. but it is clean enough. We did not close. We did not got a change in state of delivery, so I'm not taking this. As said, I would have liked a candle close above this red line here, and then we could have taken this. We might now miss it. Well, I'm still gonna leave the change in state of delivery because it could be that this next candle now just pushes through this, right, and already goes up. And at that point, what we could do is we could set a limit order back here at change in state of delivery, and then hope it gets triggered for a 2-to-1. Should be 44 points. But right now we just gotta wait for that next 5-minute candle. Let's see. Mad Buyer, never won any giveaway. Well, keep participating. You're certainly not gonna win if you don't participate. How many people watching the stream? Currently 218. Appreciate you all. Super fun to have you here. Well, Mad Buyer, I just saw you said today is my turn. All right, let's see. Let's see. Arbob and Amit, I appreciate you guys. Carlos says, hello from Hong Kong. That's amazing, man. Hello from Switzerland. Let's see. Kevin, there's a new Gunton here as well. Nice. That like button flying to the moon. Well, let me refresh. You already hit the like goal for today to do the giveaway. Oh, we're at 175. Let's go. Can we get it to 200? Can we get 200 likes in the stream? That would be sick. That would be so sick. Let's see. Mish asking, how am I today? Did I sleep well? Hey, actually fantastic. Look, here's the thing. I didn't sleep as well the last 3 nights, and then finally my girlfriend as well, and then finally this night we both slept so well. So I'm doing really great. Thank you for asking. I hope you too. See, this is why we didn't take that trade yet. We really want to see a protected low here, which we only get. I'm talking about this one, which we only get once we close through these opposing candles that made that low, which would mean that there's a change in state of delivery. But until that happens, we're not going to take a trade here. The X-Empo. Hey, Nick, did you switch to ICT or just using the concepts for another confirmation? I actually, well, I wouldn't say I switched to ICT. I switched to T-Trade's fractal model, which is based on ICT. So technically, yes. I'm still considering what I've been trading before, right? Momentum trades, breakout trades. I'm still taking those, but I'm mainly trading the fractal model right now. And you're appreciating the London session? Well, I appreciate you being here. It's fantastic. Let's see. Mario S. I love That's What She Said jokes, but I missed it. What was it? What was the That's What She Said joke? Enlighten me, Mr. Market Maker. Yeah, Nins, absolutely. Previous day high is the only target upside. But also, we got to be careful once we hit this level right here. That for me would be TP1, honestly. You gotta risk it for a biscuit? Yeah, I will. Once I get a setup. Okay, in Tradeify, you can trade after 4 New York. Yeah, you could have traded NVIDIA earnings. You could have. Tick Samurai, hello from Brazil. Hello. Good to have you here. Hello from Antwerp, Belgium. Is that Belgium? Antwerp is Belgium or Netherlands? Don't be mad at me if I got this wrong. But hello. Hello from Thailand, Gene. Let's see. It's a green box T-spot. Yes, exactly. That's the T-spot. SMT at top. Let's see. Yeah, true. SMT between ES and NQ. We could have longed NQ ES here actually, because on ES we did get that change in state of delivery. Damn it, I missed it. No, we missed it. That's fine though. There will be another setup. I might take it on NQ. What we got? Which time zone do I live in? Hydra. I'm in Switzerland, so that's Central European Standard Time. Central European Summertime, sorry. Right now. You don't use the IFVG? No, usually not. Rocky Trades Futures, I'm the only one from the States. Well, I mean, come on, it's night in the States. Well, okay, we're gonna take this long here. Gonna take this long here, right at 10. Let's see, so stop for this. I'm gonna stay on with you guys, cause why the hell not? Gonna target previous day high. We might get wrecked on that one, because 10 a.m. often is a reversal. But let's see. Let's see. That would be bad. That was a bad entry. Already down 10 points. But hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Let's see, it could still work out. We do have a protected swing low here now, so should be fine. Could have gotten a better entry though. Entry was bad. Hi from London, Fury. Hi, good to see you. All right, so target must be previous day high now, which is 668. Actually, no, not true. 688, sorry. That's where my target is. All right. Mario S, super early New York City here. Well, you're a beast, man. You're a beast. All right, we're moving back up. Moving back up. Let's see. Somebody entered 23. Rush P entered 23,622. Yeah, that's definitely a better entry than mine. Mine sucked. Jamie, hi from New Zealand. Hi from Switzerland. You should use OB or propulsion block for better RR. Yeah, I could definitely have gotten a better RR on this with a better entry, but hey. Had to risk it for the biscuit. I like the change in state of delivery and I'm just gonna take this trade. It's not quite a 2-to-1R, but at least 1.7, which is fine. You must wake up with that hair. I do. It's funny, but I do. Deus got in 10 minutes ago. You're just riding it. Nice. Congrats. 180 likes. Let's go, Leia. That's sick. That is so sick. We love it. All right. So here's the thing. I'm going to let this trade play out. I'll update you in the New York session how it went. But let's now first do the promised giveaway because you got us to the like goal and we even overshot it, which is freaking fantastic. I love to see it. Let's do this. In order to participate for this giveaway for a 50k growth account, you have to like the stream, you have to subscribe to the channel, and you have to type a keyword, which is, let's see. The keyword is pump it. No space in between the words. Pump it. Type it only once in the chat, please. If you type it more than once, you will be disqualified. So don't spam the chat. Just type pump it for a chance to win a 50k growth account. We're still doing old school giveaways today. I'm going to be blindly just scrolling and choose whoever it lands on, because we don't have the bot set up yet, unfortunately. So I have to do old school giveaway, which is fine though. Nice push up now. Very nice push up. This is going to be interesting once we reach 23,652.75, which is candle body high here of that level before, which was New York high, candle body New York high before we got the Nvidia candle. So this is an important level for me. Yeah, see all you guys typing pump it is moving the market up. That's what we want. Pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it. Let's go. All right, I'll give you guys 10 more seconds to enter this giveaway, and then we gotta pick a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's see who gets it. Rocky Trades Futures, you're welcome, man. Appreciate you being here and watching. It's fun to do this. All right, giveaway entries are over. Let me just blindly go and scroll. I'm scrolling up, scrolling down, scrolling up, scrolling down, scrolling up, scrolling down, scrolling up, scrolling down, and stop. The winner is Jamie Bloxham. Congrats, Jamie. You just won a 50k growth account. Make sure to type something in the chat, Jamie, so I can see you're there. You got to claim your prize. Oh, wait a second. Jamie, sorry. Nope. Account does not go to you, Jamie. You typed multiple times. I said you're gonna get disqualified if you spam the chat. Sorry. Jamie, you didn't win it. You did not win it. Jamie, you are not winning an account. I'm gonna redo this because this is unfair. Okay? Only people who type once will be considered for a win. So let me redraw here. Scrolling up, scrolling down, scrolling up, scrolling down, scrolling up, scrolling down. The new winner is Dwoppy Twins. Am I saying this correctly? Dwoppy Twins, Dwope Twins. Oh, well, whatever. You just won a 50k growth account. 50k growth goes to you. Anybody check if he spammed? But I don't think so. I can only see him once. Dwope Twins. Betweens. All right, you only typed it once, so congrats. You just won a 50k growth account. There we go. Nice. That's a fair pick, guys, because he only typed once. Not like Jamie. Jamie, for the next time, I'm wishing you best of luck, obviously, but you gotta only type once. I said it before we did the giveaway. Otherwise, it's unfair for everybody. Very unfair. Let's see. All right, so we gave away 50k growth account, which is really cool. Make sure, Dwope Tweens, who you just won the 50k growth account, make sure to add your email address to your YouTube channel description so we can see it and reach out to you and actually send you your account. Otherwise, it's gonna be hard for us to get in touch with you. All right, guys. As I said, we are gonna. My brain just froze. We're just gonna let this trade play out, okay? And I will update you in the New York session how it played out. If you're still in this, you can hold this. It looks nice, no financial advice, but I'm still holding this. It's actually looking like it's gonna turn into a nice trade. Once we reach this level here at 652 and we have a sharp retracement, I will probably move break even, just saying, telling you what I'm gonna do. Of course, as usual, guys, I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for tuning in. It was a fun show. Looking forward to see you today in the New York stream, 8:30 a.m. EST, which is 2:30 p.m. My time, which is 1:30 p.m. UK time. And of course, tomorrow again for the London session, same time as today, 7:45 a.m. London time, which is 2:45 a.m. Eastern time. Looking forward to see you there. Appreciate you all. Had a fun time with you, and I hope there was some value in it for you. So, see you in the next session.